Coming up, a man robs a woman for her cell phone.
And you'll need to use caution when traveling in Valdosta tonight and tomorrow.
We'll have these stories and more. Your News Valdosta starts now.
Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Allison Thorpe.
And I'm Brittany Williams. Yesterday afternoon at a little after 3:30, police say a woman was robbed on a city street. 22-year-old Sierra Medina told police she was near 2700 Pineview Drive when a man strong-armed her and robbed her of her Galaxy S5 cell phone, which is thought to be about $600. Medina said she had never seen the man who robbed her before, and police are currently investigating the incident, but there are no indications the woman was hurt. If anyone has information on the robbery, you're urged to contact the Valdosta Police Department.
Be especially careful if you're driving on downtown Valdosta streets through tomorrow. The city of Valdosta is resurfacing Eager Road and Jerry Jones Drive from Oak Street to Gorto Road. The road is expected to be completed by tomorrow, weather permitting. Due to the nature of this work, possible traffic and lane shifts are to be expected. All necessary turn and road closure signs will be placed at Oak Street, Berkeley Drive, Country Club Drive, and Gorto Road to alert those traveling. Walmart and Jaden Streets were also resurfaced earlier this week as a part of a water and sewer expansion contract which began last December.
Unfortunately, parents are not always able to buy their children gifts for the holidays, but the Valdosta Police Department has a solution to this problem. Earlier this week, I was able to get more details on this program.
As a child, one of your most memorable moments is waking up on Christmas Day to see what Santa Claus has put under the tree for you. But unfortunately, due to some children's family finances, they're not able to have that memory.
Most parents just want to give their child the world for the holidays. But as the economy struggles, those parents often find themselves in between a rock and a hard place.
During the holiday season, that people would bring into people's homes and remove toys and items that usually kids enjoy. So the officers at the Valdosta Police Department decided to get together, purchase some things for kids, and make their days a little happier.
The Shop with a Cop program was established to take a child toy shopping who may not have received any Christmas gifts without the program. And not only is the program benefiting the child, but also influencing the community.
I think it benefits the community, and also besides the intellect at Georgia Military College, we deal with character education also. So we built that into our classes with civics project for the Shop with a Cop. So it comes off to show the students that they need to think of others during the holiday season.
Georgia Military College was able to raise over $600 in donations towards the Shop with a Cop program through a class civics project.
The Shop with a Cop program has been providing toys to children for over 20 years now. Officer Venotis Williams is always looking for donations for the program, and if you're interested in donating, you can contact him at the Valdosta Police Department. With News Valdosta, I'm Brittany Williams.
In a new research study, Georgia is ranked as the 17th most charitable state. The National Philanthropic Trust reported that 95.4% of households in the U.S. donate to charities. In Lowndes County, donating a canned food item to Second Harvest could earn you a free Winn-Dixie gift card. Last night, the Winn-Dixie on North Valdosta Road donated around $500 worth of gift cards to the Lowndes County Children's Advocacy Center.
Winn-Dixie has closed 2 of its Valdosta stores just weeks before the holidays. The company laid off around 130 employees, and many local shoppers expressed discontent that their favorite store was going out of business. However, Winn-Dixie says around 75% of those who lost their job has been placed at other stores, including the newly remodeled store on North Valdosta Road.
Keep Lowndes Valdosta Beautiful has had a great year recycling and bringing the community together to help keep the Lowndes community clean. Reporter Matt Tanga has more on the details.
Over the course of this year, Keep Lowndes Valdosta Beautiful has assembled various amount of events to promote cleanliness and recycling in the community. I had a chance to speak with the executive director of KLVB on his overall views of this year.
Fortunately, this past year has been a very good year. Over this year and the last couple of years, in particular have been very good as far as volunteer turnout goes.
Thus far, Keep Lowndes Valdosta Beautiful has had over 11,000 volunteers for their major events and recycled nearly 1,100 tons of products. Aaron further discusses goals for the year 2015.
Again, we want to continue our successful ways with good, volunteer recruitment, good productivity at our events, and we're going to be looking at taking on a few new things as well.
I also had the chance to speak with a local resident of Valdosta to get his views on how Keep Lowndes Valdosta Beautiful promotes recycling.
I don't really know any other organizations that promote it, besides, just seeing recycling bins on corners or in the school somewhere. But KLVB definitely does do a good job of that, of making sure that, it is aware in the community that we do need to recycle.
For more information on Keep Lowndes Valdosta Beautiful, you can visit their website at klvb.net. For News Valdosta, I'm Matt Tenga.
When we come back, we'll tell you about how residents are already bringing in the spirit of Christmas.
And we'll tell you all about the preparations being made for our annual Christmas parade. So stay with us.
I got my MBA online at VSU. As a working mom who travels on business, I needed an MBA program that fit my schedule and allowed me to balance both my work and home life. VSU's Web MBA was perfect. I was able to spend time with my family in the evenings and then complete my assignments. My MBA is one of my greatest accomplishments. It was hard work, but I would do it again in a heartbeat. Don't wait. Start your MBA today.
All right, give me a spot. You know my motto, safety first.
They could be dangerous. I think we should call animal control.
Animal control?
To be safe.
Don't worry. I got this. It's a new motto.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Education was a common theme when recently elected state representatives discussed problems facing new business creation in the area. State Senator-elect Ellis Black and State Representatives Dexter Sharp and Amy Carter, who are part of Valdosta's delegation of the Georgia General Assembly, gave business leaders a glimpse into next year's legislative agenda at the Valdosta Country Club yesterday afternoon. Carter discussed the idea of dual enrollment, where a high school student could also be enrolled at a local college. The three also answered questions about what they intend to do in the 2015 session and how the session will affect Valdosta. The forum was also hosted by the Valdosta Lowndes Chamber of Commerce and the Rotary Club of Valdosta.
Holiday season traditions have already begun. Some individuals are celebrating in a bigger way and sooner than most. News reporter Lanika Alexander has more.
From tree lighting to hot cocoa to even pictures with Santa, downtown Valdosta is gearing up early for this Christmas season. Christmas season has already begun here in Valdosta, Georgia, starting first with the annual tree lighting.
Well, the annual tree lighting ceremony is very special because it kicks off the Christmas season. So we'll be doing that at 5:30 this Friday, and when we will be honoring military families and spouses who have, members of their family that are serving overseas. We'll be honoring them. There'll be a children's choir that'll be singing Christmas carols. And we'll just, we'll give out a few mayor's coins to some special people, and then at 5:30, my wife and I will plug the tree in.
Although it is an annual tradition, not all Valdosta residents are aware of the annual tree lighting.
I'm born and raised from Valdosta, Georgia, and I did not know we had an annual tree lighting, and now that I've been informed, I will be going.
In addition to the tree lighting, there will also be an open house at the courthouse and a parade.
Saturday is going to be a big day in the city. We are having our holiday open house starting at 10 a.m. on Saturday morning, and it goes until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It is a family event for everyone. We are going to be having some food vendors. We will also have nonprofits going on. throughout the square, and we have a Stuff Your Stocking event where the children are going to go into the local merchants and stuff their stockings.
And there you have it. There are many activities to participate in this early Christmas celebration. For more information, visit Valdosta Main Street. For News Valdosta, I'm Lanika Alexander.
Each year, groups enter floats in the Valdosta Community Christmas Parade and follow an annual theme to decorate and showcase their creativity. Parades are fun to enjoy but need a lot of help, work, and participation to execute. Erin Ellis shows us why.
As the city of Valdosta prepares for the Greater Valdosta Community Christmas Parade, so will businesses, participants, and members of the community.
City workers worked around the clock to make sure that bows and ornaments were hung and buildings in downtown Valdosta were cleaned and decorated for the Greater Valdosta Community Christmas Parade.
I think this downtown festival, that whole day, I think it brings people downtown, and that really helps downtown. It helps the development of downtown.
The parade will start at Woodrow Wilson Drive, continuing down North Patterson Street, and ending at the Bank of America building.
The Outback Riders have always wanted to give back to the community, and we look for ways that we can do it, and by participating in the parade, we can give back to the community by participating in it. It also helps us out with our toy ride.
There will be plenty of parking at Mackey Street parking lot across from the Valdosta City Hall. Central Avenue and Valley Street will be closed from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and North Patterson Street beginning at Woodrow Wilson Drive through Hill Avenue will be closed for the Christmas parade.
The Greater Valdosta Community Christmas Parade will surely be filled with candy canes and Christmas carols. With News Valdosta, I'm Erin Ellis.
The Valdosta Lowndes County Airport Authority is set on the future after reviewing a successful year. Construction on the airport's new fire station is winding down with just a couple of small tasks to check off, like installing dowel rods on some lights and finishing a water line. Now airport staff are preparing for the next two big projects, building an electrical vault and planning for the proposed ramp expansion.
The Valdosta Main Street office has released the 22nd edition in their series of the Downtown Valdosta Christmas ornaments. The 2014 ornament, which was designed by the Main Street staff, is pearlescent white and features the Cranford building located at 110 through 114 West Hill Avenue. Ornaments from most previous years are also available for purchase while supplies last.
When we come back, we'll have Robin Carter with our local weather report, so stay with us.
NFC, AFC, offensive linemen, defensive tackles, quarterbacks, and cornerbacks are all working with United Way. For a million little reasons, the kids of our communities, to ensure their academic success all the way to graduation day. You see, it takes about 12 years to create a graduate, but it takes the same time to create a dropout. And the difference between a kid becoming one or the other could be a professional athlete, or it could be you. Studies showed the earlier we get to kids, the better their chances. So become a United Way volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor, and make a difference in the life of a child, for the life of that child.
Give. Advocate.
Volunteer. Live United. Join your favorite NFL players. Take the pledge. Go to unitedway.org.
At VSU, we're fired up. We spark intellect. On a cool campus. In a hot college town. We fan the spirit with national championships. And fuel your fun side. Valdosta State University. Ignite!
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now let's take a look at the weather with Robin Carter. Robin, what are we looking at?
The sunny skies and warm weather continue today as we enjoy today's high of 77 degrees. The wind factor will be at 9 miles per hour, so a light jacket will be perfect throughout the day. This pleasant weather will continue into the weekend, so make sure you go out there and enjoy. You might want to grab a jacket tonight as the weather drops to a low of 54 degrees. With clear skies, you can enjoy a nice fall night. Tomorrow's weather will be a little cooler than what we've have seen this week, with the temperature reaching 73 degrees with sunny skies and the low expected to be at 55 degrees. The UV index will be at a low level of 3 on our 12-point scale. Even so, those of you who burn easily should protect your skin with a UV protectant just in case, especially now that we are having a bit of warmer weather. If you are going to be in the sun for more than 10 minutes, use a protectant with an SPF of at least 7. The pollen count is at a low level of 0.8, with the predominant pollens being ragweed and juniper. So those of you that have pollen sensitivities can join the rest of us in enjoying this great weather. That's all I have today. Back to you guys at the news desk.
Thanks, Robin. We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we'll take a look at local sports with Quenisha Claiborne, so stay with us.
Did you know kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs?
Totally. I did. Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands?
My son has lots of dolls.
But did you know terry cloth diapers breathe better?
I did.
It's totally true.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that strollers have the right of way on the sidewalk?
Yes.
Yep, I did. Did you guys
Did you know that kids who eat breakfast have higher GPAs?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's actually what I was going to say.
Did you know babies should never touch silver? It's really bad for them.
I knew that.
Did you guys know that statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected.
I'm putting that on my blog.
I just put it in mine.
Danse, balance la cadence, ondule bien tes hanches au bal du dimanche. Danse, que la fête commence. Dans ma belle robe blanche, je suis ton chou.
You didn't give up on sex. Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
Welcome back.
Now let's check in with Quenisha Claiborne for our local sports. Quenisha?
Just 2 weeks after the close of the historic 2014 Valdosta State volleyball season, the awards continue to roll in. 3 Blazers have earned American Volleyball Coaches Association All-Region honors, and Jessica Cotto was named AVCA All-American. Both Cotto and senior Destiny Berry earned positions as the AVCA All-Region first team in South Region. Cotto was announced as the 3rd team AVCA All-American in the announcement that was released by the association on Wednesday. The honor for Cotto makes her the first student athlete in history of VSU volleyball to be named All-American. The Vikings hosted their first home game of the season Tuesday night. Lowndes High School fans were not disappointed at the outcome. Under the leadership of Coach Bell, the Vikings are looking at yet another successful season. News Valdosta reporter Allison Thorpe has this story.
Basketball is a game that consists of free throws, three-pointers, and layups, and one local high school team has had their fair share of ups and downs. As you probably know, basketball season at Lowndes High School is well underway. The Vikings are currently 2-4 overall, but fortunately still have the time to improve before facing their 6A region opponents. Throughout the season, Coach Bell and her team have expressed the need for a better defensive game.
Just getting rebounds, boxing out, and less turnovers.
As a team, in general, defensively, we like to take breaks. And the kids, they don't take breaks on offense, you see. They'll go. But defensively, that's when we like to lack a little pride. So that comes from practice. So hopefully as the season continues, that's something we're going to continue to improve on.
Lowndes only has a few weeks left in the fall semester, with only 5 games remaining before the Waco Christmas Classic.
Every new group, you want to win a state championship. That's the ultimate goal for each group. But I just gave a long speech about daily battles. It's about winning every day, and that's on the court and off the court. You have 2 people fighting inside you. You got your winner and your loser. Who's going to win on the day in and day out basis? So
my goals for this year is win the day.
The team will start off region play the 3rd of January against Tift County on home court. For News Valdosta, I'm Allison Thorpe.
Now, on a 3-game winning streak, the Valdosta State women's basketball team will be carrying that momentum in today's Gulf South Conference opener. The Blazers struggled Saturday in the 56-53 win against Weber International, where they shot just 28.3%. Still grinding out the win against the Warriors proved a crucial lesson for the VSU as they head to North Alabama. The Blazers are positive that they will hit the road to Florence, Alabama, and that they will encounter the 3-1 Lions, who are coming off of the 107-39 demolition of Fisk. Valdosta State football players Kenny Murphy and Jaith Medlock have been named the Daktronics All-Super Region 2 football team. Linebacker Murphy and punter Medlock were voted on by the region's sports information directors. Kenny Murphy, a junior, was named to the first team defense. He currently leads Valdosta State with 85 tackles, and he has started at 12 VSU games at the middle linebacker. Jake Medlock, a senior who also earned his first team honor, served as Valdosta State's punter for the first 8 games of the season. He has punted 26 times for 1,144 yards, with an average of 44 yards per punt. By being named to the first team All-American Region team, Murphy and Medlock are now eligible for the All-American team. It's almost that time for the big game, and you should be there. The Super Region 2 championship game featuring Valdosta State against West Georgia is this Saturday at Bazemore-Hyder Stadium. Valdosta State will host West Georgia in the 3rd round of the NCAA Division II football playoff. Kickoff for the game will be at noon, and that's all for sports. Back to you ladies at the news desk.
Thanks, Quenisha. When we come back, we'll take a look at some area motorcycle riders out to bring toys and a merry holiday to local children.
So don't go away, there's more to come.
When every moment matters and a hand reaches out, when someone gives blood and a life is saved, that moment when heartbreak turns to hope, you're there through the American Red Cross. Every day, the Red Cross responds to nearly 200 neighborhood emergencies, and your support makes it possible. Use this moment to join us today. Visit redcross.org.
Valdosta State University, encouraging
in-depth inquiry,
hands-on experience,
service and involvement,
and a global view,
while offering
a beautiful residential campus,
over 100 fields of study,
graduate and online degrees,
and championship athletics,
all in a warm and friendly community.
Get connected and involved.
Do more, become more.
Valdosta State University.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
You too can be like the wise men and bear gifts to needy children of Valdosta by giving an unwrapped toy. Don't miss riding your motorcycle with the Outback Riders through Valdosta for their 22nd annual toy ride. Toys will be donated to the Salvation Army for distribution to the needy children of Valdosta and Lowndes County. The toy ride will start at the Lake Park outlets at 1:30 Saturday afternoon. All motorcycles are welcome.
Theater Guild Valdosta presents A Tuna Christmas tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. on North Ashley Street. The story is about a Christmas carol in jeopardy by too many unpaid electric bills. The many colorful tuna denizens keep the laughs coming in this amusing comedy performed by just 2 actors. This family-friendly event repeats Thursday through Saturday until December 13th. That's it for our program today. Thanks for watching News Valdosta. I'm Brittany Williams.
And I'm Allison Thorpe. We'll see you again in 2015, and we wish everyone a happy holiday.